Hi guys, welcome back to Engineering Math Explained. In the last lesson, we learned about how to translate real-world situations into algebraic equations using word problems. So now we'll move on to another core skill that every engineering student must master, which is to solve linear equations through step-by-step process. Because in engineering mathematics, most formulas and models eventually become linear equations that must be solved accurately. So on screen, you will be solving the different equations and step by step. So structured method, no guessing, and real understanding. So without further ado, let's proceed with the slides. So why students struggles with linear equations? Simple equations are easy, but multiple or multi-step equations causes confusion. Engineering method is to isolate the variable by step-by-step procedure. Okay, so let's proceed. For example, what is a linear equation first? So an equation where the highest power of the variable is 1. So example is x plus 4 is equal to 10. So the common form for a linear equation is A. A and B are classified as a constant, so arbitrary constant. So anything or any value you can add to A and B. So ax plus b is equal to c is the form or the type of linear equation. So A, B, and C are arbitrary constants. So you can put any number that you want, regardless of the number. So that's the form for a linear equation. And then why engineers must master the linear equation? It is usually used in circuits, mechanics, and physics. It is help to find the unknown values like voltages, force, and time. So it's just the application example. Foundation of advanced engineering math. So for that, we must master the linear equation in order to be solved on higher mathematics problem. So let's proceed. So the four engineering method. First is to simplify both sides, move the variables to one side, move the constants to the other side, and to isolate the variable. Okay? So let's proceed now. So example, basic linear equation. As you can see, we have 2x equals 10, divide both sides by 2, and x will be 5. So I'll just be showing you the solution step by step. So I'll just write here in the board. Okay, let me just write it. 2x plus equals 10. Okay, so the trick is to isolate this variable. So what we need to do is to divide both sides by 2. So just recalling what we did in the left side was we must do as well on the right side. So cancel, this will cancel out. So x will remains and equals to 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 5 is the answer, x equals 5. So let's go. Common beginner mistake. So it's randomly changing the signs, skipping algebra steps, and the correct approach should be to use inverse operations. So we'll just have an example so we can figure out what is this talking about. So example number 2, two-step equation. I'll just rewrite it. So I'll just clean the board. So we'll rewrite 2x plus 3 equals 11. So before, we have the what we call to check for the constants that are beside the variable. So for now, what we need to do is to apply a simple solution so we can make our solving algebraic equations faster. So as you can see here, we have 2x. So what we need to do is to isolate this x. So for that, we must do is to just copy this one first, 2x. So in order for us to get rid of this 3, what we need to do is to transpose it on the other side. So what will happen? So if we transpose it on the right side, so let's copy this 11. So what we'll be doing is to change the sign. Well, when transposing a number, so the sign will change. to its opposite counterpart. So in this one, we have positive sign. So if we're going to transpose it, so the value will be -3. So we change the sign from positive to negative and vice versa. So if this one is transposed in the left side, this will be positive. But for now, we'll be transposing the +3 on the right side. So we'll just simplify it further. 2x is equal to 11 minus 3 is 8. And we need to do is to divide both sides by 2. And the x will be isolated and the answer will be 4. So I hope you get it, guys. So this is the answer. Okay. So practice problem in order for us to assess if you really understand the topic. Solve this one first. So you can pause the video and you can try it and we'll solve it later. Okay. Okay, so we'll solve it. We'll solve it now. So I'll just copy it in the screen and let's go. Wait a moment. So 3x. Let me just rewrite it first. And yeah, okay. 3x minus 6 is equal to 9. Okay, so yun nga. We'll just solve this one and apply the rules. So we'll copy this one first, 3x. So in order to get rid of this minus 6, we'll transpose it on the right side. So equal to 9. And since it is a negative sign, so we'll just get the opposite. So plus 6. And we'll solve the equation. 3x is equal to 9 plus 6 is 15. So in order to isolate x, we just simply need to divide both sides by 3. And x is equal to 5. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. So this is the answer. X equals 5. Okay, so it's the same in the screen. So variable on both sides. So as you can see, there are two x from both left and right side. So we'll just try to solve this one first. So I'll rewrite. So I'll further discuss. So 5x plus 2 is equal to 3x plus 10. So we'll solve this one. So first, we should combine the only rule that we can apply if we have multiple variables. So let's say we have this x. So we can simplify it. So we just need to put together similar terms. So in this case, we have 1 and 2 variable and a constant together. So we can just mix them together with this 2 and 10. So we can separate. What do I mean by that? So let's just copy first this 5x. So in this case, 3x, if we want to isolate this, we can transpose it on the left side. And since it is a positive 3x, what we need to do is to get the opposite. So we just need to get the negative counterpart. So plus 3x here on the right side. So we can just change it to minus 3x since we transpose it on the left side. Likewise, we copy 10. And to isolate this only number here on the left side to the right side, we'll transpose it and change plus 2 into minus 2. And then we can already simplify this problem. So 5x minus 3x. So we just copy the variable. And the only thing that will be subtracting is the constant. So 5 minus 3 is 2x. So there are 5x minus 3x. The answer is 2x. And we simplify this. 10 minus 2 is 8. And to isolate the value of x, I mean the variable x, we just simply need to divide both sides by 2 and get x here on the left side, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 4 is the answer here. Let's see if we got it correct. Okay, so this is the answer here in this problem. So practice problem number 2. So this is a bit harder compared to practice problem 1. So we can try to solve this on and apply what we have mentioned on the previous example. Okay, I'll give you a moment, pause the video, and try to solve it on your own. Okay, so we'll solve this now, guys. So I'll just rewrite the problem and to erase the writings on the screen, let's rewrite this one. So 4x plus 5 is equal to 2x plus 17. Okay, so let's solve this one. So what we need to do is to combine terms. So we need to combine this one and this one since they have both variables of x, and we combine 5 and 17 since they are just the numbers. So they have no variables beside them. So let's just copy for x, and since this is a positive 2x in, and transposing this will cause the sign to change. So plus 2x in the right side will change it to minus 2x on the left side. And we can copy 17 and transpose 5 on the right side. So plus 5 will be equal to minus 5, transposing it to the left side. So we'll solve this problem. So 4x minus 2x. So we'll copy the variable. And we just simply need to subtract the 4 minus 2. So we have 2x is equal to 17 minus 5 is 12. So we'll just need to divide both sides by 2 to isolate the variable x. So x is equal to 12 divided by 2 is 6. So this is the answer. X equals 6. Okay, so let's just check if we have the same answer here. So right, we got the right answer. So I hope you understand it. So you can just replay the video if you want to learn and understand the step-by-step procedure. So pro tips for solving the linear equations. So keep the equation balanced. So use inverse operations, solve step by step, and always verify your answer. Okay? So I hope you get it right, guys. So summary and next lesson. So in our linear equations required logical steps and not guessing. So isolate the variables systematically. And our next topic in our next video is multi-step linear equations and engineering applications. So if you learned something new today, guys, you can hit the subscribe and notification bell and comment down on the section box below if you want to clarify some things and you want other topics that need to be understand so I can make future videos for it. And so now, have a nice day and thank you for watching. Have a nice bye bye for now. Okay, guys. Thank you.